we've seen, like I mentioned upfront, a lot of news about new rules and proposed limits for two main PFAS chemicals, PFOA and PFOS.
That's right.
So can you talk a little bit about more what's happening on that front, what the timelines are, and so on?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fortunately, the EPA is taking prolonged approach,
Yeah.
guided by what they call the PFAS strategy roadmap, which I believe you included in your last podcast also.
Yeah.
As you remember, the key points in that strategic roadmap includes new drinking water standard, right? So they are proposing limits as low as 4 PPT, that's parts per trillion, right? Obviously, that's for PFOA and PFOS. That by itself is incredibly low, right? This is like, imagining a few drops in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, right? So that's very small. That's a good thing. The second one is, towards monitoring and reporting. Now, utilities may be required to test for PFAS more frequently, according to this strategic roadmap. Some may even have to publicly report, PFAS level in a consumer confidence report, right? And the third one is you have research and cleanup also mentioned in the strategic roadmap. Now, federal dollars are, as you know, flowing into PFAS research, right? Including grants for remediation technology development and environmental cleanup efforts. The last one in that strategic roadmap is enforcement. Now, the EPA is actually stepping up actions against known pollutants, right? So companies which are found to be responsible for significant PFAS release could actually face fines or even required to fund the cleanup procedure as a whole, and that's very expensive. Now,
Right.
For me, this is a shift from a largely state-driven approach to a more unified federal effort, right? Now, just to give you the context, Ganesh, states like New Jersey, for instance, and Michigan, they have already enacted PFAS limits well below the previous federal advisor, which is 70 PPT, right? That's quite low. So I think for me, the fact that EPA is moving towards this, shows that it is bringing them, towards the national, consistency. So that's a good thing.
Right. Yeah. And I think another encouraging thing that from my perspective, another encouraging thing is that the health advisory level, which is 70 PPT, the EPA MCLs for PFOA and PFOS are like well below the health advisory levels as well, right? So 4 PPT for PFOA and PFOS, which is really great and encouraging.